Hey, what's up, everybody? Here are some things that you should consider or take into account and check for before starting to apply for an Amazon driver position as a fleet driver, not Amazon Flex. This is actually a W-2 employee. So if you are thinking about working for Amazon, here are some things to consider. Number one, you want to consider the starting pay. So there are many companies, so there's probably like 10 to 20 companies in a warehouse where they deliver. So go into the warehouse, interview. You're gonna interview the companies and ask these questions. One is, what is your starting pay? So get a sheet of paper. What is the starting pay? And then you want to ask, is there an opportunity to get a raise for my performance? Number three is, three or two, whatever order you want to put it in, is what's the pay structure? Are you gonna pay me per hour, or are you going to pay me the whole day? Are you gonna pay me the 10 hours if I finish early? So some companies, if you finish in 7 hours, they will still pay you 10 hours a day. So ask them that. Ask them, are you paying me um, per hour, or are you paying me per route? Also, with that pay structure, you also want to ask, are you paying me 8 hours regular pay and then 2 hours overtime pay, or 10 hours regular pay for 4 days, and then the fifth day it will be all overtime? So ask what's their pay structure. Next question you want to ask them is, or check for, what are the max days available? How many days am I allowed to work at the max, and what is the minimum day of works that are available to work? So if you want to only work 3 days, that's a possibility. If you want to work at most at maximum 6 days, that's rarely possible. Mostly 5 is the max, and very rarely you'll find a company that works 6. At first, I was with a company when I first started. They let me do 7 days straight, and eventually they got rid of our company. Our company's performance was not the best. It was okay, but it was not it didn't really get along with Amazon employees. So our fleet didn't get along with the Amazon warehouse employees. That's what I heard. There's some like drama. I don't know exactly what happened, so I don't go based on what I said. I just think I'm speculating. Next thing you want to ask is, what's the start time? So out of all these companies, ask, what's your time to start? So first you want to ask yourself, what time do you want to start? And then go based off that. So a quick note, out of all these questions that you're going to be asking, rank them by importance. What's most important to you? The pay, the starting time, the opportunity for raises, all that kind of stuff. Rank them in order of which is more important to you, and that should kind of give you an idea of which company you're going to go with. Next question you want to ask is, besides start time, because some companies start from as early as 6:30 in the morning all the way to somewhere around 12:30 at noon. So it's a big range. So you got like 6, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12, like 5 hours range of available windows to start with a fleet. Next question is a raise opportunity. I think I already raised that question. So like, are you gonna give me a raise for my performance? If I'm doing good on my scorecard, I'm getting fantastic though all the time every week, will I get a raise at some point in the future? Or and at what point would that be? How would I raise that question? So ask your employer, is there opportunity for a raise? Next question, if I'm doing good, will I get a bonus? So ask what kind of bonus, how is the bonus handled, how much is the bonus, how many times a week will I get the bonus, and stuff like that. Next question you want to ask is, do you offer insurance, and what kind of insurance? How is it discounted? How is it cheaper? So insurance, I think with any company, but for me personally, it was not, it was okay, but I just didn't take it. I was like, whatever, I'll pay the penalty at the end of the year, because I personally feel like I'm healthy enough to not need it right now. but that's just my personal opinion. You just go ahead and ask. Next question is delivery location. So ask the company, what location do you deliver to? Do you deliver to mostly residential businesses? Each company has a little bit of everything. They have a little bit of business, a little bit of residential, a little bit of apartments. Some companies have routes with all of that. So it's a mixture of everything. But if you get an idea of the general area you're at, so like let's say your company that you're asking this question to delivers to a location that's near your home, maybe you're more familiar with that, you feel more comfortable with that. For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm willing to deliver anywhere. I've delivered in very crowded city areas where there's a lot of traffic. I've delivered in nice areas. I delivered in hills, just about anywhere, the coast near Long Beach, Newport, you know, very crowded small street areas. So if that's a very big issue for you where you don't want to be in those situations, you know, might want to be in more residential areas, ask the business what kind of areas delivered to. Next question, what cycle? So the earlier you start in the day, let's say between 6:30 in the morning to maybe 9, that's probably cycle 1. Don't quote me. It's something I think it's like that. So cycle 1 is more dense, more packages per route. But at the same time, the delivery locations are more closer together. And with cycle 2, there's less packages, less stops, but the stops are more separated from each other, so it kind of balances out. Next question, what equipment do they have? So ask what kind of phones and devices are they using. Do they provide you with chargers? Do they provide you with, you know, good maintenance to the vehicles? Because, you know, you want a company that doesn't take care of their own vehicles. You know, I was in a company like that, and you know, a lot of vehicles, you know, were at risk of getting grounded, meaning they would not be able to work anymore, or they would not give you the route because your van is not properly maintained. So ask, you know, what kind of stuff do they have, and figure for yourself that that's something that's going to benefit you and help you do your work better. Next question is, do they give you uniform like this? So this is a uniform, the shirt, the hat, some pants, and a vest. So I have one right here. That's a vest. It's pretty much everything comes together. So this is the vest right here. Let me model it for you, you know, and then you eventually get a badge. So that's the thing that you want to ask. Do you fully equip? If that's something important to you, some companies still go without having all the uniform. Other wears like a yellow vest, like this one right here. And that's pretty much all you need, a yellow vest. But it's better when you have the whole uniform. That way people are not looking at you like, who is this guy entering into my apartment, to my house, you know. It's just better to have the uniform. Next question you want to look for actually is professionalism. Are the people that are employing professional? Are the dispatchers professional? Are they like looking after the employees? So you'll notice, you know, just on how they talk to you, if there are people that you want to work with, and if you feel good around them, then, you know, maybe that's a company you want to go with. So don't just go with the first company that says yes to you. First, you're gonna be the interviewer. You're gonna be you're gonna be at an advantage because these companies are constantly looking for employees. So you're most likely to benefit from this because you get to choose who you're gonna go with, and they're willing to even sometimes give a bonus, if a sign-up bonus, especially if you've already been working at a different location and you show that you are good and you know you're good. They may be able to offer a bonus, for a sign-up bonus. But I mean, that's not the most important part. The most important part is that you like the start time, the pay structure, the days available to work, all those kind of stuff you gotta consider. Another thing you want to ask is, are there extra work days? So do they offer overtime? So 4 days is full time for most companies. For my company, 4 days is considered overtime. I mean full time. And then the 5th day is overtime. The 6th day is overtime. So ask them, what's the most days I can work in a week? Do you offer extra days? And if somebody calls out, can you call me in? and that's just based on your performance. If you're a good driver, they're gonna give you more days, and that's just a thing you gotta look out for, is that you are doing good, your scorecard is at fantastic the whole time, and that you deliver the packages appropriately, and you're not risking getting packages stolen from other people who are just what they call porch pirates. So I think that's all I have for you all today. If you're thinking of applying for Amazon, rank these questions in order of priority for you and importance to you, so that way you have the best idea of which company you're gonna go with. So there's many companies. You want to write these questions down and go with the one that best suits you. And that's all I have for today. See you on the next video. Subscribe. Bye bye.